Mentioned the winds, wind and dry. That's no good, isn't it?
No, and they've been having some wind gust, George, out there today in excess of 90 miles per hour. So that is just sparking everything that is catching on fire and letting those wildfires grow very, very rapidly. They're eventually going to see that wind lowering down a little bit tomorrow, but they're really going to have to wait until the end of this week, Thursday, Friday, before they see the wind being on the firefighters' side there. So some very unfortunate news out there to any family and friends that live out in California. Back here at home, it's all about the talk of the winter weather that's going to return for tomorrow. Don't think it's going to be a big deal, but a few slick spots possible in some area roadways for tomorrow. And speaking of tomorrow, away from any light lake effect snow showers, tomorrow morning, Knox, Winnemac, possibly Rochester. We could start off the day where the wind chill factor, the feel-like temperature, starts off into the single digits. Downright burr for tomorrow morning, and most of us having a wind chill tomorrow around 10 to 15 degrees. Haven't made much in the changes to our lake effect snowfall map, and again, only a few areas are going to be impacted by this, but again, we are going to still first alert that a few areas could pick up a dusting, 1 inch of snow. I think the best chance to pick up 2, maybe 3 inches of snow, far northern Berrien County and still far northern Cass County up into southwestern Michigan. That's the best potential for a few slick spots on some area roads. Live look at First Alert Weather Radar, where we are still showcasing some very light flurries and some very light lake effect snow showers from Three Rivers down towards White Pigeon, Sturgis, possibly down into Howe right now as well. Widening out the map, the rest of Michiana just have another cold and gray evening here at home, and we widen out the map and go to the north, where we're looking at some more lake effect snow showers coming down Lake Michigan. And again, we're going to watch northern Berrien, northern Cass County for a few spots that could pick up 2, maybe 3 inches of lake effect snow. Putting this into motion hour by hour with First Alert Weather Future Track. Here we are paused at daybreak tomorrow morning as the kiddos are heading off to the bus stop. Likely some light lake effect snow showers, mainly north of the state line into southwestern Michigan. And then we'll likely see at least some light lake effect snow showers trying to drop as far south as LaPorte, Plymouth, over towards Warsaw. And then for the afternoon, as we commute home around 3, 4, 5 o'clock, that's when most of the light lake effect snow showers come to an end. And most of these should come to an end by Wednesday evening. And then as we switch gears into Thursday, lots of sunshine looks to arrive as a big area of high pressure moves in for at least one day. Our next weather system that we have our eyes on in First Alert Weather continues to be this major winter storm that looks to impact the far southern plains, parts of the deep south and Tennessee River Valley. Look at some of these darker colors out there. We're going to be looking at Dallas, Fort Worth area up towards Memphis for the potential of 4 to 8 inches of snow, potentially even some localized higher amounts from Little Rock all the way down across portions of northeastern Texas. And as we advance this a little bit eastward, we're going to be looking at maybe Nashville even potentially picking up 2 to 4 inches of snow. Putting this into motion hour by hour with First Alert Weather Future Track. Here's a look at this system by daybreak Thursday morning down across Texas. That's where the messy weather will stay. And then as we advance this forward for the end of this work week, we're going to be watching for another dome of high pressure that's going to stay right around Ohio. And that's going to keep the bulk of the axis of the heavier snow south of Michiana. But here at home, we are going to first alert to at least some light snow around the area. Maybe another dusting to 2 inches of snow. But again, the heaviest snow stays south of Indiana for this next round of light snow towards the end of the week. 10-day forecast will feature some subtle warming as we head towards the weekend with temperatures right around 30 degrees, but still not looking at any major winter storms on the horizon. Just some light snows here and there for this weekend and into early next week.
Jackson Neal has joined me. The Irish are in Miami.